Hey everybody, this is Zack Rollison from Foundations Christian Counseling Services. I'm just popping on to share a little bit of hope in the midst of this crazy time. Today we're going to be talking out of Matthew chapter 11 verses 28 through 30, and I'm just going to share a little bit of my take on them. Come to me, all you that are weary and are carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Anybody who's ever experienced anxiety can tell you that it feels like a heavy burden. Maybe this is the first season in your life where you're experiencing that with this pandemic changing everything around. Sometimes it feels like a burden on our mind, distracting us and weighing us down from clear thought. And other times it feels more like a physical burden, tension in our shoulders or perhaps difficulty breathing. And Christ is right to describe it as a heavy burden. So what is he saying here but that we should learn from him and find rest for our souls in him? When he says learn from me, he describes himself as gentle and humble in heart. Now, I don't know about you, but it's not usually something we hear of humility being the opposite or the antidote for anxiety. But my belief is that what he's talking about is the fact that anxiety tends to be a very me-focused kind of weight to carry. It's about my future, my safety, my finances, the people that matter to me. Things that I find important are the things that I fear losing or the things that I'm concerned about. And in that regard, if I'm fearing for the things that matter to me and I'm trying to take it upon myself to solve those problems, but then realizing that I really can't because I don't know what the future looks like, I put myself into kind of a tailspin with all this heavy weight of fear on me. And Christ is inviting us to take his yoke on us instead, which means to concern ourselves with what burdens his heart, the lost, others in our lives, loving our families, loving our friends, doing what we can to serve in the midst of these uncertain times, whether that's posting a helpful, positive thought or connecting somebody through prayer with God's heart, just spending time living out his love for the people around us. And in so doing, we get our minds off of ourselves. We get our minds off of our own issues, especially the problems that we really don't have a solution for. And instead, we trust our uncertainties to our certain, sure-footed, truthful, steadfast God. And that's my prayer for us right now, that we can just take our eyes off of some of these self-fears, these fears and concerns for our futures, and instead take the burden of Christ onto our heart, burden ourselves with demonstrating his love to the people around us. My prayer is that you can do that this week and just take a little bit of time to connect with him. Remember, guys, if there's anything that we can help with, if there's any conversations you're looking to have or anything that's weighing on your mind or your heart right now, we are open. We're doing online counseling and phone counseling, and we'd love to help as best we can. Please give us a call or shoot us an email, and we'll be happy to help. Or you can comment on this video as well, and we'll connect you as best we can. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.